Hey everybody, I'm Stonez from Forbidden Fruit, and I'm with
Karl Morris from Urban Art Gallery.
Beautiful. I got a few questions for Karl today. So Karl, can you tell us about your background and how you got where you are today?
So the background for me, I'm a mailman. I've been a mailman for 30 years now, so really nothing really pertaining to the arts. So the only background that I have in the arts is that I'm an art lover. For years, I've been in and out of art galleries and just enjoying the arts.
Yeah, how did you get to this point of owning a gallery, and also like what inspired the founding of UAG?
I'm a real estate investor as well, so I had purchased a building some years ago and just sat on it while we were doing other properties. And finally, when we got to this building, I was just going to make it like just to rent the space. I didn't want to see another barbershop. There's nothing wrong with a barbershop or hair salon, but I just think that we're kind of saturated with those things right now. So I wanted to bring something new to the neighborhood. I knew a couple of different artists, and they were saying how hard it is to get to the galleries down in Center City. So it was almost like a secret society to get into the galleries. At the same time, talk to my children about what can we do to give back. So with those things gelling with me loving art, me talking to the artists, and me telling my children that we need to do something to give back, Urban Art Gallery came about.
That's beautiful. And also understanding, like as an artist, the importance of having a local gallery as a launch pad for trajectory, you know, to get into those center city galleries and then, you know, take your art around the world. It's super important. So thank you, man, for being that stepping stone.
When you say stepping stone, that's what I kind of preach on, is use us until you can get to the next phase. We have the music showcases that used to come about. So if you have a musician that doesn't really have a large following, you don't want to go to the TLA and rent that space out. You got 50 people coming. You want to use this space here until you maximize this space.
What inspired you to create Urban Art Fest?
So Urban Art Fest was something that was in my mind for the past 5 years or so, something that we wanted to create. The inspiration was me going to like the Man Young Art Festival, Rittenhouse, different art festivals even around the city or the country. And it's like, well, if they can do it in those locations, why we can't do it right in our hood? A majority of the artists that's there are not us.
Right.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's 90% that and 5%, 10% of us. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not have it here where it's still the same way? We're just reversing the numbers in a sense. We want to have 25 amazing artists lined up under 10 by 10 tents. So we want to create that whole art festival feel. So we want to fill this block up so we can move on to the next block, So our goal is to work towards Malcolm X Park and wrap around Malcolm X Park. We want something for us, you know. It's almost like food for us, by us.
Yeah, it's beautiful being able to create an activation at that scale in our neighborhood because you're showing what's possible. Not only is it possible to bring all these people together, but to amplify culture and be a signal to like, West Philadelphia is beautiful. All these organizations are here where we care about our neighborhood and we're doing things to have a positive impact on what's going on, specifically on 52nd Street. So yeah, man, yeah, that's dope. So we're excited. We'll be there. Pull up. All right, so how can the community get involved with the Urban Art Gallery?
You know, I always say we do quite a few different things for the community in regards to like free programs and stuff. You know, my main thing that I ask for is just to show up. I want the community just to take part in it. Like, bring your children, enjoy the different things that we're doing here. And that's all we ask you to do is show up. We're not even asking for any kind of monetary things. Show up. Support the arts is one of my favorite things to say.
Support the arts, support Urban Art Gallery. The venue is beautiful. Like, it's always some dope art in here. You know, it's a free date. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who out here looking for it. You know what I'm saying? You can slide through here. You know, but all right, we're gonna get to the next question. So, Karl, what advice would you give an artist emerging in the urban art scene?
Commit to your craft. You know, hone in on your craft. Learn more about it. With social media being around, that's one of the most popular things. That's how you want to get your words out in the masses. And use that IG, use Facebook, use TikTok, use all that free stuff. Just get your work out there. That's the main thing.
That's a great response. And yeah, don't be distracted by these things out here. Use technology to your advantage. Use local art galleries to your advantage. Use people like Karl and Forbidden Fruit to your advantage. But yeah, thank you for this discussion, man. Where can they find you?
They can find us on social media, Urban Art Gallery, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. My website is www.urban-artgallery.com.
Well, Karl, thank you for your time. This has been an amazing interview. I'm Stonez. This has been Forbidden Fruit, and we'll catch you next time.